Hey guys, how's it going? I'm going to upload another video here. This video is going to be showing a portion of my VHS collection. These tapes aren't necessarily, the movies themselves aren't necessarily rare, but I consider these videos to be kind of rare. Some of them are out on DVD, but it's still kind of hard to get a hold of the tape, and some in the condition that I have them in. So I don't have a lot of time because I got few videos I want to show you guys. It's got like 16 or 17 or something like that, and only 10 minutes to do it. So here we go. First one up is Zombie Rampage, directed by Todd Sheets. It's a very poorly made movie. Sound is terrible. You can't hear any of the dialogue, but it's actually a rare tape. And what's really cool about this tape actually is the cassette itself is green. I thought that was really cool when I got it. This is Night of the Zombies, also known as Night of the Zombies 2. Stars Jamie Gillis, and again, not a very good flick. I believe this release is from Canada. I'm not really sure, but it's in great shape. I got it off eBay a few years ago. I mean, what does anybody get tapes nowadays? And these three I'm going to show together because they're part of a series. Is Zombie Bloodbath 1, 2, and 3. Now, this is the original 90-minute version of Zombie Bloodbath. The DVD version is cut by some 30 minutes. It is actually the director's cut on the DVD because I guess this version of the film was rushed and the director didn't have his final cut approved. This, I don't know if there's anything missing or added to this one. It does say unrated director's version, so I'm really not sure, but in this version of Zombie Bloodbath 3 is the only way to get Zombie Bloodbath 3 on video, as you ordered it from a private company when it first came out, and all three are pretty bad, but they're enjoyably bad. Part 2 is probably the better of the three movies, but I don't know. This one is Tomb of the Undead, also known as Garden of the Dead. I believe this release is pretty rare. I've only seen it once, and that was actually in an auction on eBay, again, and it came with a couple of other films. Sorry about the shakiness here, trying to show you guys the label. But cover art's pretty nifty. So, and this is Night of the Demons, unrated version, still on the shrink wrap, which I think is pretty rare. I did open it to watch it. I got it when it was out of print, so great flick. Scarecrows. And the cover is not faded at all, only has a little bit of minor edge damage. This is out on DVD, but the video release is very rare still, even after the DVD came out. But even to get it in this condition where it's not faded at all is pretty rare all in itself. So we got the original release of the Monster Squad with that kick-ass artwork that actually goes on the spine. I always loved it when they did this with tapes, when they put the artwork on the spine. I felt like it would give you something cool to look at. Kind of rare on video. They pop up. There's more of them on eBay now than there was before, and you don't have to pay like $30 to get it. But I forgot to show you guys the label on Scarecrow. Sorry, it's kind of in there. There's the label of Scarecrows before I get too deep into this. This one, again, not a rare movie per se. You can get it on DVD and Blu-ray, but this video is in exceptional condition. I actually did get it still sealed. I was pretty surprised to find that out. That it was the original shrink wrap, because I mean, this obviously wasn't the retail version. This was the version you would rent, and somebody paid the $100 or whatever it was to buy it on video, and I guess never opened it. It plays perfectly, no issues. Another one that I got brand new, Demons. No fading, mint condition. Again, not necessarily rare. It's out on DVD, but the only problem is this little ding right up here, but I can live with that. The rest of the case is in perfect shape. The tape's in good shape. We got this one called The Paranormal, low-budget zombie flick, actually released by the same company who released the Zombie Bloodbath films. See, this modern horror collection. I blacked it out on here because I got Zombie Bloodbath when I was really young, and I didn't like the modern horror volume. I think those were like volumes like 3 and 4 or something like that. But very low budget, kind of like the Video Dead, which most of you guys know what I have a hand in, but not nearly. I mean, not as good. Obviously, it takes place in a movie theater. I really don't know how else to describe it. It's very odd. The sound's weird. You can't really hear anything. I don't know. Very weird. The Zombie Army, another rare tape, not on DVD to my knowledge. Um, Thankfully, not a very good film, to be honest with you. Um, I won it on eBay for like $40, and I really wish I had just let the person who was bidding against me take it. But I haven't seen it on eBay since, so I guess in that respect, I'm kind of glad I got it because it is very rare. Again, not rare, well, not really rare version either, but it's signed by the cast and the director George Romero and special effects guy Tom Savini. So it's Laurie Cardell up there and Gary Clark down there who played Steele. Laurie was Sarah. Original Anchor Bay tape, widescreen collector's edition. Very cool tape. Toxic Zombies, original big box release. And this one's very cool. Let me see if I can get the tape out of here for you guys. Oh, opening the wrong side. These tapes are very confusing sometimes. Oh, you guys are gonna get seasick. Hang on. Okay. Very cool little label where they put the picture on the label. I always thought that was cool when I was a kid, and I saw a picture on the label. And this one, you guys probably haven't heard of. Very bad movie. Awful. I would say in my top 5 worst movies ever made. It's probably like number 2. Very, very bad movie. Night of Horror. I mean, they don't even have any pictures to put in the back. They put the same picture on the front as they do on the back because I guess they couldn't find anything good to put on the back. But what I find most funny about this release is it has an R rating. I don't think anything in this movie would merit a G rating, let alone an R rating. It is 78 minutes long, 76, sorry, and it is the most boring film that's ever clocked in an hour and 60 minutes that I've ever watched in my entire life. It actually took me 2 viewings to get through the whole thing, and even that in itself was a chore. Now, this movie is technically, Curse of the Screaming Dead, is technically a remake of Night of Horror, directed by the same guy, a lot of the same crew and cast came back, but with zombies and some gore. Curse of the Screaming Dead was actually one of the first zombie films I had ever seen, and as bad as it is, I still love it. Again, cool label with the actual, title printed as it's printed on the box. I always thought that was awesome. This release is hard to find. You can get it on DVD under its alternate title, Curse of the Cannibal Confederates, but this is the rarer of the 2 releases, in a nice big box with that really gruesome artwork. I actually have 2 copies of that. The Wizard big box release of Zombie, which I think is very cool. Tape plays perfectly. Box is in mint shape, no fading. I really like getting these when there's no fading or any damage to the box. I'm kind of a stickler about that. This one is Monster Hunter. I'm going to spend a little bit of time on this just after I look over the video. This film is also known as Absurd and Horrible on DVD, as some people have come to know it, or Anthropopagus too. It's got all these zombies on the front of the artwork. There is but one zombie in the entire film, and he's technically not even a zombie. This guy, I'm not sure where he's from. This guy is from Oasis of the Zombies. These 3 or 4 are from Zombie, and that guy's from Zombie Lake. So it's like they took all of their best zombies from these movies and had someone made a box to make it look like a zombie film. It's really not a zombie film. It is a good movie. It's more like an Italian ripoff of Halloween, but there are no zombies. The only thing the box has going for it is there's a priest in the movie. There's a priest on the box. That's pretty much all it's got, and it actually used pictures from the movie, which is kind of a rarity for Wizard Video. They used to use other film stills on the back of the box, but this one they opted to use the original photos. So, all right, so I'm about running out of time here, but that's get a little overview of what I showed you. But that's the rare part of my collection. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will be uploading some DVD files soon. Not files, videos. And, yeah. So I'll talk to you guys soon.